Praise the Lord. Greetings to all dear ones in the precious name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. In the study of Proverbs, today we shall concentrate on Proverbs chapter 11. This chapter explains a comparison between the life of a righteous person versus a wicked person. Each verse in this chapter speaks of a sharp difference between a righteous and wicked person. This chapter details about the various aspects of our character, like honesty versus dishonesty, humbleness versus pride, integrity versus unfaithfulness, person of understanding versus person lacking judgment, discretion versus beauty, generosity versus hoarding, and helps us see the benefits of living life with wisdom. In verse 2, we see that with pride comes disgrace, but with wisdom comes humility. If we are proud in our lives, we are unable to see the shortcomings in ourselves and fail to correct our ways. When pride has blinded our wisdom, we continue with our wrong ways, leading to disgrace, shame, and guilt. Humility is very closely associated with wisdom. Peter gives us a very practical instruction in 1 Peter 5:6 to humble ourselves under the mighty hand of God, that He may exalt us at the due time. Dear children, remember to be humble in all areas of your life, especially if God has blessed you with talents and abilities. When you will humble yourself, God will be pleased with you and bestow upon you wisdom and honor. By this, you will be able to exalt God in your lives. The other important point that this chapter speaks about is righteousness, which comes with wisdom. When we rely on godly wisdom, we are able to lead a righteous life that pleases God. Verse 5 says that the righteousness of the blameless will direct his way aright, but the wicked will fall by his own wickedness. If we are careful to be righteous in all our ways, Bible assures us that our ways would be straightened and we shall be rescued from troubles, whereas the wicked will be brought down and perish in their own wickedness. The benefit of righteousness in a person's life is not restricted to just themselves or their near and dear ones alone. But verses 10 and 11 says, when it goes well with the righteous, the city rejoices. By the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted. Can you imagine the Emirate of Abu Dhabi rejoicing over your life of righteousness? Seems impossible, but the Bible gives us confidence that we are upright and righteous. God can make us into instruments that can bring joy into many lives. Do you want to please God with your life? Verse 20 tells us that God delights in those whose ways are blameless. When we lead our lives with humility and righteousness, we are able to lead a blameless life and find God's favor and grace. Further on, verses 24 provides a very contrasting reality or truth. We read, one person gives freely, yet gains even more. Another withholds unduly, but comes to poverty. How is it possible that a person becomes poor, even when he is holding on to his wealth, but another person who generously gives to the needy increases his gains? God works in ways we do not fully understand. All blessings come from God and God alone. When we are willing to freely share our blessing with others, we serve as an instrument in God's hands, and God will bless you even more, that you may continue to share your blessing with the needy. I pray that God will help each one of you, dear ones, to lead a life of humility, righteousness, and generosity in the days to come. God bless you all.